Little fragments of my memory that get placed in there, which are humorous sometimes and totally don't make any sense with the landscape that's there itself.
Well, floating bananas, why not?
Right.
Starfish in the sky. Allison graduated from Mount Holyoke College and then went on to get her MFA at the University of Hawai'i, which is a 3-year printmaking program. Allison, tell us why you use printmaking as the main body of your work.
I really fell in love with printmaking when I started learning about it in undergrad at Mount Holyoke. I think the things that I loved most about 2 of the specific processes are intaglio, which gives you a really beautiful atmosphere, and then screen printing, because you get this really nice flat color that's not modeled in any way. And the combination of those 2 together is really interesting and exciting to me.
What are you thinking about when you begin and you're looking at a blank copper sheet?
I've really been interested as of late in landscape and seascape, which comes from my love of living in Rhode Island and the ocean state, and also going to graduate school in Hawaii. I've always been near ocean. Coastal communities change, the visual aspects of them change over time because of ocean erosion and major storms that happen, and I find that to be an interesting entry point into a print. So often it starts with that kind of landscape, and it's usually something very close to my heart or somewhere that I visited that I feel an affinity for, that I decide that I want to make an image of. In some of my earlier works, I would have images of family members and friends and people, and they would occupy these landscapes and grand landscapes that they're dwarfed by. And they disappeared for a little while, and I think this is a way to kind of bring the creature, there's something living there that's occupying the space. My intervention is then the screen print and the bold colors, and I think maybe also because a little bit I'm a child of the 80s, you'll find fluorescent pops and things like that get mixed in there.
Tell us about that experience of working with Lois Harada.
We had a really access to a large press in Providence at the AS220 Community Print Shop, and it's one of the largest presses of its kind in the United States, and so I was able to make these big 3x5 foot etchings. We had to work out a lot of, savvy ways to etch a large piece of roofing copper like that without a bath. In Gatsby down the line that I got to work with Chris Shore at the Center for Contemporary Printmaking, which was my first experience working with a master printer who was doing the printing, the intaglio portion of the printing, on his own while I was there. So that print is really nice and clean and beautiful.
What are you thinking about making next?
I am working on a large commission for the New York Public Schools. It's a little bit more graphic. It's going to be the lobby of a new elementary school that's being built in Brooklyn.
Thanks, Allison, for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.